The world we live in now has changed from a time when patriarchal values were extreme, but no matter how far we think we've come from it, we still see traces of this male-dominated system in our lives. Even today, there are many places around the world that are exclusive to men. In this video, we'll look at 3 places women aren't allowed to go. Hello and welcome to our channel, The Mystery Amuse. We bring you the mysteries that need solving every day. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button. Now, let's start with the video. Number 5. Malamagi Beach. You can cross this place off your list if you are looking for your next girls' trip. This beautiful beach is on the island of Grand Comore off the east coast of Africa. It is only open to men though. It was open to everyone until 2012 when the island was prohibited to women. But about 10 years ago, it seems like they had a change of heart and, for religious reasons, decided to set foot on the island. This change is relatively fresh, which is interesting. It's hard to find out exactly why this was changed. Still, it's likely because the religion practiced here is very conservative. It's seen as wrong for women to see shirtless men in public without a shirt on. At the time, it caused a lot of trouble. Still, it looks like the religious community managed to win over the government, and things have stayed this way ever since. Number 4. The Sabarimala Temple. This temple is located in the southwestern Indian state of Kerala. Only women between the ages of 10 and 50 cannot go inside. To respect the celibate nature of the deity, they specifically do not want women of menstrual age. They believe that if any girl or woman of menstrual age were to enter the temple, she would supposedly tempt males to abandon their celibacy. Shameful thinking. Right. Now, the whole ban gets a little more complicated because, speaking from a legal standpoint, the Supreme Court of India ruled in 2018 that women should be allowed to gain entry. Right after that, Kerala was in chaos when people protested the Supreme Court's decision. Anyone who tried to get in was met with a lot of violence. Even after the government's involvement, women are still very much not wanted, and they make that very clear to the masses. So yes, you can go, but there's a good chance you'll come back hurt and scared, so most people stay away. Number 3. Burning Tree Club. Since its founding in 1922, this golf club has adhered to one particular rule: women are not permitted. Supposedly, 4 men created the club in 1922 after being forced to wait behind a slow bunch of female golfers at the Chevy Chase Club. The remainder is history. There are no women's changing rooms or bathrooms, and the establishment makes it extremely obvious that ladies are not welcome. And if that did not make it private enough, the membership is also exceedingly pricey. The membership price is approximately $75,000, with a monthly membership fee of $500 thereafter. Also, enrollment is by invitation only. However, do not fear, ladies, as there is one exemption for when women may enter. In December, the pro shop will permit women to shop on Saturdays during restricted hours and by appointment only in order to purchase Christmas presents for their spouses. Wow. So much for women's empowerment. Number 2. Okumeshima, an island located off the coast of Nirakata, Japan. This whole island is thought of as a holy place and treated as such. About a dozen people take turns guarding the shrine, but only one person is allowed to stay on the island at a time. Since the whole island is considered sacred, only priests, researchers, and sometimes members of the military are allowed to go there. From what we know, the main reason women aren't allowed is that Shinto, the faith practiced on the island, sees blood as impure, so it's thought that women having their periods would make the island dirty. On top of all that, the few women who are allowed to go there can't take anything with them, not even a strand of grass, and they can't talk about what they saw or heard while they were there. Apparently, whatever happens in Okumeshima stays in Okumeshima. Number 1. Kartikia Temple. This temple in northern India strictly prohibits women of any age and at any time from visiting. The temple worships the Brahmachari, whose name means self-restraint, and often refers to a life of abstinence. Furthermore, it appears that if women were permitted inside the building, men would be unable to control their own vows. Lord Indra, envious that Lord Kartikia could become more powerful than himself, sent a lovely woman to distract Lord Kartikia while he was meditating. When the woman arrives, Kartikia becomes enraged and curses that any woman who dares to disturb him from his meditations should be turned to stone for all eternity. Some still believe that any woman who enters the temple would be cursed by the Lord. and the myth has been used to support the prohibition. The fact that there are still locations in the world that are restricted to men in this day and age is quite remarkable. That was it for today's video, guys. Do you know any other place restricted to women? Do let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.